In today's video, we're going to be cooking the Pickle My Funny Bone burger from Season 3, Episode 7 of Bob's Burgers, titled Tyrannosaurus Rex.
My father let me drive when I was about your age. Call it a perk. You're just swerving back and forth. Turn one way and stick with it, Tina. The brakes, Tina, on the left! You're about to hit that car! The brakes! Hit the brakes!
Walton can tip it. Bryant with the save. Oh, you gotta get a shot here. Final seconds. Bryant for the win.
Do you even know how hard it is to be this efficient in the kitchen? I would actually argue it's nearly impossible to be efficient with the amount of kitchen real estate that I'm currently working with here, but the cooking grind stops for no man. So today we're going to put some fried pickles on top of some ground beef and create a burger so intense, so delicious, and so borderline sexy that you'll be begging for another, or you can all have your money back. To really get things going, we need to get our meat seasoned up with salt and pepper. It's okay to get carried away. In fact, we can roll the meat around, gathering up any flavoring that is trying to escape. For more elite cooking tips like that, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Next, we need to whip out some juicy pickles and start slicing them up into pickle chips. I definitely could have saved some time by buying pre-sliced, but I feel very passionately that the pre-sliced grocery store pickle chips are often too thin and can be very flimsy when you try to fry them. I like my pickle bites to have a little meat on their bones. I want them to bite back a little bit, if you know what I mean. No? Alright. I think I might have went a little overboard with the amount of pickle chips I've created, but I plan to absolutely wreck any leftover chips on their own. I feel like they are the ultimate perfect appetizer. So as we hit our groove, we can start mentally preparing to make our spicy mayo sauce to complement our pickles. This is why I went to school for 16 years of my life after all. I'm not a big ketchup guy myself, but it does add a nice little touch of sweetness to elevate everything else. You can use your preferred hot sauce. I actually think the recipe called for some Frank's Red Hot, but I didn't have any and I wasn't about to journey to the store on a Thursday. We're going to want to mix it all up to get a nice consistency. You might have to add a little bit of water to make the sauce thin out because the combo of mayo and ketchup can get things going on the thicker side. If you want to learn how to mix sauces in a bowl with a metal spoon, I advise you look into it on YouTube. I'm sure there's a tutorial on there somewhere. In my opinion, the best and worst part of this recipe is making the coating for the pickles and then subsequently having to individually coat each one. I swear the amount of ingredients that recipes always call for when making any frying mixture is always incorrect, or maybe I just have no idea what I am doing. But at least I discovered this dope song to play in the background while I grind out this process that won't get me sent to copyright hell. Just like the sauce, we will want to make sure everything is mixed very well so that each pickle has a good amount of flavor. I kinda winged it a little bit with the seasoning, but I elected to use Old Bay and crushed cayenne pepper for some kick. The egg yolk will serve as our bonding agent. I really need to learn how to quickly crack an egg with one hand. I think that will take this channel to the next level. The pickles seem to be sufficiently coated. We're going to get them into our piping hot cooking oil, fry them up and let the magic happen. I am notoriously bad at frying things, so wish me the best of luck and let's send it. Much like the sizzle of a cooking patty, the sounds of frying food in a vat of oil is very soothing to me. I think we often undervalue how much sound impacts our cooking. The enjoyment of food is important, but it usually turns out a lot better when the process of making it is relaxing and enjoyed by the chef. Sound has a big impact on cooking enjoyment in general, and leads those who are cooking to take their time and give each step along the way the right amount of attention and care. I get very passionate when I think about it. I think that I started to love the process of cooking after I watched the movie Ratatouille. The soundtrack, the way the kitchen sounded in that movie, it was magical and captivating. It made me realize just how much love goes into great food. Obviously, a simple hamburger with fried pickles on it isn't some sort of artistic achievement, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Even now, we are creating quite the orchestra of beautiful sounds. With the burger ready to be built, we can start by throwing down our bottom bun. Then let us lay down the lettuce next. Yikes. Then we're gonna get our juicy burger in there, followed by our sauce so that we can finally lay down our fried pickles on top. And complete it with the top bun. So there we have it, the burger is done. It's ready to be consumed by my mouth. I'm excited, I love fried pickles. Let's not waste any time, let's just bite into it and see how it turned out. I'm sure this is gonna get messy, but you know what? I'm going for it anyway. Woo! Wow, this burger is great. If you love fried pickles, you're going to love this burger. It is exactly what you think it would be. Before I even give it a rating, I'm going to say I highly recommend it. But since I have to give it a rating, I would give it a 9 out of 10, which is extremely high. One of the highest burgers we've rated so far. It's actually one of the more simple burgers too. Overall, another burger, really solid. So on to the next burger next week. I'll see you guys then.